Narcissists treat relationships like a game, using them to gain validation, control, and admiration. They idealize a partner at first, only to later devalue them, as a way to protect their fragile self-image. The discard phase is one of the most painful aspects of a relationship with a narcissist. It often leaves victims feeling broken, confused, and questioning their own worth. Narcissists are skilled at creating intense emotional bonds through love bombing and idealization, making the sudden shift to devaluation and discard feel devastating. What makes it even harder is that the discard is rarely permanent. Narcissists tend to cycle through relationships, returning to former partners when it suits them. They want people to commit to them, but they will never truly commit to anyone. The relationship was never about mutual respect or genuine love. It was about extracting as much supply as possible. You were never really in a relationship with the narcissist. It was just your turn. Because while you may have viewed it as a deep and meaningful connection, to them it was merely a transactional arrangement. Narcissists are always on the prowl, constantly searching for new sources of admiration and attention. Even when they're with someone, they're mentally scanning for potential replacements. Nothing is ever enough for the narcissist. They're always looking to fill their endless need for validation. By the time a narcissist is ready to discard you, they've often already secured a fresh source of supply. They rarely leave a relationship without having a backup plan in place. Narcissists crave constant validation and attention, and they fear being alone. So they make sure there's someone new lined up before they let go of their current partner. This behavior ensures that their ego remains fed and their sense of control remains intact. What's even more damaging is how narcissists often drop subtle or sometimes obvious hints about their next source of supply. Many narcissists have a tendency to flirt openly, sometimes even right in front of their partners. They might brush it off as harmless fun, or accuse you of being insecure if you express concern. But the reality is, this behavior serves a purpose. By flaunting their desirability, they keep you on edge, feeling anxious and inadequate. It's a form of emotional manipulation, designed to make you work harder for their approval. Another tactic narcissists use is pointing out when others find them attractive. They might casually mention a co-worker's compliments, a stranger's lingering glance, or a flirty interaction at the gym. On the surface, it might seem like they're just sharing an experience, but the underlying message is clear. They want you to know they have options. This creates a constant fear of abandonment and reinforces their control over you. These behaviors aren't accidental. Narcissists enjoy the power they hold in making their partners feel insecure. They thrive on triangulation, creating competition between you and their potential new supply. It keeps you off balance, doubting yourself, and trying harder to regain their affection. Meanwhile, they're already emotionally detaching, securing their next source of admiration and preparing for the discard. When a narcissist is ready to discard you, don't expect it to be done nicely. Now let's look at 3 dirty ways narcissists end relationships. One, ghosting. Ghosting is one of the most brutal ways a narcissist might end a relationship. Without any explanation, they disappear completely. No messages, no calls, and often no warning. You may find yourself blocked on social media, ignored when you reach out, and left to wonder what went wrong. Narcissists use ghosting as a way to exert power. By cutting off all communication, they deny you any sense of closure. This emotional abandonment can leave you feeling confused, worthless, and desperate for answers. They know this silence will likely torment you, which feeds their sense of superiority. 2. The blame and shame breakup. Instead of accepting any responsibility for the relationship's downfall, they launch a full-scale attack on you. Every problem is suddenly your fault, and they'll twist events to make you believe you are the toxic one. Narcissists masters of gaslighting, and they'll rewrite history to suit their narrative. They might bring up past mistakes, magnify minor flaws, or fabricate stories to justify their decision. The goal is to destroy your confidence and leave you questioning your reality. By the time they gain the relationship, you may feel so beaten down that you believe they were right to leave. This tactic also serves another purpose: damage control. By portraying you as the villain, the narcissist preserves their image and ensures others see them as the real victim. The smear campaign often begins before the breakup is even final, making it harder for you to defend yourself. Recognizing these lies for what they are can prevent you from falling into their trap. 3. The replacement reveal. Perhaps one of the most painful ways a narcissist ends a relationship is through the replacement reveal. In this scenario, they'll intentionally flaunt their new partner. Sometimes while in the relationship with you, they may suddenly become distant, uninterested, or excessively critical, only for you to discover they've already lined up someone else. Narcissists often begin grooming their next supply long before the discard. They crave constant admiration and fear being alone, so they ensure they have someone waiting in the wings. Once they're ready to move on, they'll make sure you know, whether by posting pictures online, showing off their new partner publicly, or carelessly mentioning them in conversation. This tactic is designed to inflict maximum pain. Narcissists enjoy the power they hold when they see you suffering, and they may even use the new relationship as proof that they were right to leave. They do it to control the narrative and avoid facing any real accountability. They love watching you squirm, and then leaving you feeling worthless, confused, and questioning everything. And the worst part, they walk away without a second thought, ready to repeat the cycle with someone new, while you're left with the emptiness, the self-doubt, and the endless what-ifs, feelings that won't just disappear. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comment section, hit the subscribe button to receive the notifications. If you would like to support the channel, you can donate at paypal.me/Narc Survivor. You can book a one-on-one with me on my website. It's narcsurvivor.co.uk. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.